What was the first call that you got that you were like, okay, it be like this acting thing, don't they work for me? Oh. Speak to me about your experience when you got arrested doing the End SARS.
What I was scared about was the fact that they told me to my face that if not because of me, the others that were arrested would have been killed.
Hi. Are you there? What's going on here?
How are you? You look good.
This is a fantabulous place.
Thank you.
You're doing well. As a matter of fact, $1 million for the...
Let's go for the baby sis. Welcome. You look good. I like the native attire thing you're giving me.
Good.
Don't be cocky. Just say thank you. Just say thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want tea, water?
I want water.
Water.
Yeah.
Do you want sweets?
No.
I'll bring sweets because I'm a
working on the
sweet tooth.
Cristiano Ronaldo body goal. So
I saw that, but
we don't take sweet things. Yeah.
Are you still on that goal? Because your friends have been casting you on social media. So
No,
we've
we are
been
still on
saying
it. It's tough, but we are still on it. It's
so
not
we've
easy.
been saying you eat Indomie at weird hours and eating like 3 packs of Indomie.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good.
You are doing well. You look fantastic.
Thank you so much. Daddy wa. Let's sort of because this is about you, it's not even about me.
Yeah.
Let's just get right into it. We all know Mr. Macaroni, we know the Mr. Macaroni we see online. Who's Debo? Because I know Debo is not Mr. Macaroni.
Yeah, you're
Those
right.
are two very different, so just who's Debo?
Debo is a chilled guy. I know, like, while I like to do my business, I don't know, mostly my feelings, just by myself, just like to do my thing. I love humanity, you know. That's one thing I would say for Debo. I love humanity. I just love, it's tough, but I just love for everyone to be happy, live in peace, and, you know, everyone is just good. But, you know, we live in a wicked world now, so...
Yeah, very wicked world, Debo. Oh my days.
It's tough, you know. So, yeah, I'm just chilled, easy going, no qualms. Although a lot of people would disagree, but...
we know the people that would disagree that you are unproblematic, because to us you're very unproblematic.
Yeah.
So at what point did Debo decide Debo wants to be Mr. Macaroni? Or Debo wants to have an alter ego that is Mr. Macaroni?
Yeah, it was the point of frustration. Yeah, it was the time I got really frustrated about life. You know, the life I planned wasn't what I was seeing. You know, I'd expected that, okay, fresh out of school, theater arts graduate, going to the entertainment industry, movies, big project movies, you know.
Those cinema movies, Netflix movies.
That was well, at the time, I wasn't thinking that because Netflix was not a thing.
There, yeah.
You know, but big jobs, like, you know, that, and once I do like one or
You'll
two,
be acting with R&B,
the world should just know that, this guy is a very good actor, you know, I should just be in that space, you know. But of course, it wasn't like that. I got into the industry, and for the longest time, I was the one selling buns and selling puff-puff, and nobody would even get to see my face in the scenes, you know. Most of the time, I'm the one that will be telling my friends that that's me. And they'll be like, they still ask me, I say, but you know my head now, that's my head. You know, so I was just frustrated. And at the time, even back in school, I'd been seeing content creators, the OGs, you know, talk about Twice, Chris Clown, you know, great men, Shaggy and the likes. But in my head, these guys are doing rubbish, right? So this is not, because I was in theater, you know, I was, you know, and the rigorous training and teachings we were going through was seeing that just looked like child's play, like, come on, what are these guys doing? Are they playing with the professional work? You know, so it's something, content creation was something I swore I'd never do, because I felt it was beneath me, you know. But then, fast forward to life after school, and I was just looking, and because of my person, you know, most of the time I get on set, and I see the way upcoming artists are treated with little or no regard.
Yeah.
You know, people want to talk to them anyhow. People want to bullshit them, you know, just because they feel
you're not
a star and nobody knows you. Yeah, you know. And that never worked for me. I won't go to a set and you disrespect me. I don't care who you are. I'll talk you down, because I always just say respect is reciprocal, you know, and every human being just deserves a level of human dignity. I mean, just respect the fact that this person a human being like you know, and accord them that respect. So I wasn't much loved, because anytime I go to any set and anybody is trying to bullshit me, I'm like, Baba, I'll walk away and I'll just say my piece. So I started look, I was at home. My parents were not complaining. I come from a comfortable family, you know, background. Nobody say they get money like that.
Yeah, but they, at least they send
yeah,
go to school. They chop breakfast, lunch, dinner.
You know.
Yeah, fair.
So they were not complaining, but it's just looking like, wait till I want to do like this now. So it was then I had the second look at that content creation thing. I was
this thing go fit me, oh.
This is not bad the way they look up now. Make I try. You know, and that was how I started to create content. So
did you start creating content before those acting roles even started coming for you? Like, were you... Yeah,
the acting roles that were coming in before I started content creation were not major roles.
Yeah.
Just one or two. So I did a film with the support of my parents and, you know, my friends. I've raised money. I produced a Yoruba film at the time, Obara. You know, so I did it. And now, of course, if I go collect money everywhere, I know we can play league. Baba.
I think I remember seeing you in Ponzi Scheme.
Yes, that was, you know, everyone.
And you know, I was like, oh my days, okay, he's actually a really good actor. And I think that was also my first time seeing you, you know.
Yeah.
On screen in a movie, not on social media or YouTube doing content. Yeah. And it was so beautiful to see. But at what point what was the first call that you got that you were like, okay, it be like this acting thing, don't they work for me, oh.
It was Tunde Kilani.
Yeah?
Because he called me himself. Hello? Hello, shut the money, yeah? Yes, it's Tunde Kilani. I'm working on a project. I want you in it. I see you in it. I know you're going to do it very well. So, you know, I'm like, what? Because at the time, Tunde Kilani, back in school, of course, we would watch a lot of documentaries.
Yeah.
Tunde Kilani, Kunle
Afolayan.
You know,
they were the OG that everybody wanted to work with.
You want to be on their project.
Once you're on their project, you're like, okay, I don't.
So I'm like, what? And I was dumbfounded. As a matter of fact, I think since I started, you know, featuring in big projects, that would be the only project I didn't even negotiate a fee.
Yeah.
That's me confessing. And
you also sort of spoke about how your main focus is humanity. And honestly, in the world today, we've sort of really lost our humanity. There are some things I see, there are some things I read. And every day that I think I've seen the heights of wickedness, I'll go online and I'll see that a new level has been unlocked.
Yeah, I agree.
Every day I think I have seen the worst of the worst. I see something that is, what's up? I know it's not a word, and let's even go into you, because you've been in the forefront of a lot of bass and a lot of both.
Yeah.
In 2020, you were in the forefront of this End SARS, you know, protests. You were there, Fowles was there, you know, and I want to sort of understand from your perspective, because there are a lot of celebrities. You're not, there's a lot of people that didn't lend their voice as loudly as you did. You were beaten, you were mad, you were taken to a police station just because we were out there fighting for fundamental human rights.
Yeah.
And you've gone through that, and you're still out here fighting for fundamental human rights. And I just sort of want to see it from your perspective and your angle.
Yeah, well, that's me, that's Debo. So it's not a function of now, it's a function of who I've always been. And trust me, sometimes I also question myself, like, Papa, why waiting concern yourself?
Yeah.
But I can't help it, really. I can't help it. I mean, when my parents talk to me, my mom, my dad, people, I want to listen to them and even not, but most of the time when I even do these things, I can't control it. Yeah, it's just me doing what I've always, that's been me since secondary school. I hate for people to be cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and for every time I hold positions of leadership or service from school, secondary, university, from primary school, I've been holding position of leadership, so I just always feel responsible for people. And I just sincerely feel that you can't treat people badly. You shouldn't have that much power to treat people badly, because now human being like so I always find that, as a matter of fact, I think why God quickly blessed me, because I started content creation late 2019, and it was that same
2019.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought maybe you started like maybe 2016 because when we want to speak of content creators, you're high up there.
2016 I was still in school. So it was that same 2019, that it happened, and so I always say that I think that God gave that platform to me to continue doing what I've always been doing, which is just basically speaking up for myself and for people around me, so I always find myself in a position of standing in for people when I feel they are being treated unjustly, and that's pretty much my motivation for doing what I do.
Speak to me about your experience when you got arrested during the End SARS protest.
Oh, well, it's not usually a very hard thing. It's not hard for me to talk about at all. In fact, I think people were surprised at how fast I moved on, because I think after that incident, in like 3-4 days, I was already shooting again. Yeah. In fact, I filmed what happened. It wasn't as deep, but I filmed something similar to it, and that was the first thing I posted before I resumed posting all that stuff. So it was a moment of realization of how badly damaged, not just the country, the officers of the law are, and of course it's a reflection of how badly damaged the country is. But it goes more to show that a more dangerous power controls them, which is the power of ignorance. Yeah. Power of ignorance, being that they are not even aware that it's a fight for them. I looked at a documentary of the police barracks, their total welfare system, and it's in shambles. And I'm like, so I can understand their frustration, I can understand it, but I cannot justify it. It's not a justification. So that you're going through what you're going through is pitiable, but you do not transfer such aggressions on the Nigerian people. Why? Because the Nigerian people also have what they're going through.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are people without jobs, there are people that even the small job, the small change where they see.
You go collect some.
You understand? So it was a realization, because when they had so much fun torturing me, beating me up, this macaroni.
You, especially you, plus you're even a social media person.
You're too much, and what, I wasn't scared. But what now scared me? When they were beating me, I wasn't scared. I knew they would not kill me, because everyone on the shot, where's macaroni, where's macaroni? What I was scared about was the fact that they told me to my face that if not because of me, the others that were arrested would have been killed. So
what happens to the people that are not with public figures?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What happens to the regular people?
That's what I'm saying. And that's a confession as to what would have happened to some others, and what is still happening to some others.
Yeah. And you're even still very vocal on Twitter. Like, something I like about you is if you feel some type of way, you say it. You don't care who you're speaking to. You don't care what authority that person is.
As it should be. As it should be. I mean, we are not slaves.
You put everybody in their place and you remind them that we put you there.
That's
and we put you there to serve us. Do you sometimes get scared?
It will be foolish not to be scared sometimes, but the courage, the courage and the belief in what you are fighting for, what you believe in, is what overpowers that fear.
Yeah, yeah. Why didn't you go to the government house when you were invited?
Why should the governor invite me? Why can't he come to where I am? He is my servant. He works for me. And he humiliated me publicly. He can't apologize to me privately. He has to apologize publicly. He's the chief security officer of the state. And if the chief security officer of the state is aware that a citizen of his state was brutalized, was tortured, he has no business calling me privately.
Yeah.
He should do a public apology, then I might be interested in what he has to say to me. Yeah, so that's why I didn't go. And again, because there's nothing I want to say to the governor of Lagos State that I've not said through my contents.
Yeah.
I shoot contents every now and then addressing the ills in society.
Yep.
There's nothing I want to say to the governor of Lagos State that I've not tweeted before.
Yeah.
There's nothing I want to say that I've not said, like I'm saying in interviews like this and chit chat like this.
Yeah.
So I'm an open book.
Yeah.
Google me and Google my opinions on certain things. All the answer you need is there.
Yeah.
So I feel there's and it's unfair. The other one, when you say I should come to the office, you say a government office, what do they call it? Another one, peace worker. Before there can be lasting peace, there must be reconciliation.
Yeah.
And there must be an understanding that you have done some certain wrongs.
Yeah.
And you must work. Nobody is perfect. So if you've made mistakes, you must acknowledge those mistakes that you have made, and you must work towards correcting those mistakes.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm not at war with the Lagos State government. I'm not at war with the governor. I'm just saying that you have not done well in some certain places as far as some certain things are concerned. When this same governor of Lagos State, that's Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, during COVID, how he handled the COVID crisis, a lot of us gave him credit for it.
Yeah.
We spoke highly of him. I said, oh, wow, the governor of Lagos State is doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what he did. He did it. Oh, wow. We're all clapping for him. But you goofed at some point. Now, we all goof. We all make mistakes, terrible mistakes. And we all do certain things that at the time we might think is right, but later we'll see that, oh, no, this wasn't right. As a man of honor and integrity, what you do is correct that goof.
Yeah.
Own it. You have to admit, okay. I've made mistakes. And I put it out there that this wasn't right. I look at this thing and thinking about it again, it wasn't right.
Fucked up.
And and so that's how people can move on. But you do not pretend like that thing didn't happen. That's what the governor has been trying to do. Pretending that what happened to me did not happen. That's wrong. It happened to me. It's out there. Till forever it will be there.
Yeah.
So before you can try to cast a symbol of peace and hope to people, that can fool people. Definitely cannot fool them, but can't fool me, because I see beyond it. You must own it, you must recognize it, and you must work towards correcting it. That's it.
Has anybody put a call through? Did anybody apologize for anybody from the government? Any office holder? Did anybody call to apologize for what you sort of went through?
Of course, one or two people in-house.
In-house.
You will make some certain calls. Isn't that stupid?
I don't understand
what that means is that they must not even know I'm calling you.
That's
so
ridiculous.
If someone in government is calling me to be saying, we feel for you. So what does that tell me? I don't know if you even know that we are in court, actually, because I sued them. I sued the Nigerian police force alongside Lagos State government. Because you need to own up to that. Or a lot of people say, they will just leave it there. But because it has to be on record that this is what was done. And of course, we know how all these court things go in Nigeria.
Be there for years.
At least we let it be on record that we're doing something to correct it. So it's not basically about even anyone calling me. You just need to own up to what you've done and make amends. It's as simple as that. I don't need anything from the government. Nothing. I don't want anything from the government.
Yeah.
Just own up to your mistakes. And not just to me, there are a lot of other Nigerians, Lagosians, most especially, since we're talking about Lagos State government. Lagosians that have gone through police brutality, harassment, things that you cannot talk about. Until now, nothing has been done, to correct those things or make those people feel any better. These things have to be addressed. They need to be addressed.
And I feel like I feel like because the people in these political offices are the older generation, you know how it was always so difficult for our parents to say sorry? You know how it was also always so difficult for them to own up to their faults and their mistakes?
They will just come and say,
come and eat. Come, let's go out.
Come and eat. So that's what they are doing by inviting me to dinner. Or excuse me, do I look like someone that is not eating well? I'm eating good, So it's just sad. Yeah. Not until we realize that, number one, like I said, the governor of Lagos State or the governor of any other state or the president of Nigeria works for me. Yeah. That's what we should know as the fundamental principle of leadership. Service. You're serving the people until Nigerian politicians realize. I
don't think they know that.
They don't, most of them, of course,
it's as
they
if
don't.
we put them there for them to live life for themselves.
Now, even look at their modus operandi. It's from a tyrannical approach. It's like,
I have power, I be your guy.
It's always like that. You hardly find them offering themselves for service. And not until we have leaders that say, look, we know that our work is here is for us to serve you. It's beyond wearing agbada all the time and driving the best of cars.
And causing traffic and
it is about service. So not until that time, the people then will see that, oh, this person is serving, this person is working for us. And if this person is not doing as much as they should be doing, you leave there, it's just simple.
Let's go to a lighter note because this was really tense. And let's just go to other happier things and other things. What are other things that have been happening for you, this aside, good things that have been coming your way that, you've been like, okay, Debo is here to stay, Mr. Macaroni is here to stay.
Yeah, we've been doing quite a lot of movies, been getting, it has even...
Were you in Brotherhood?
Yes.
I saw you in Brotherhood. Oh my days. I watched, that movie is so great.
Everyone loved Brotherhood. I mean, all of the reviews was beautiful.
It was. I watched it at the premiere. And even the love you cast members sort of like showed yourself. Yeah. It was so amazing to see. It was so beautiful to see.
I think that's what happens when you're on a project that you want to be on and that you love. So a lot of those projects are coming on. In fact, next week I'm off to Oyo for about 2 weeks for another one. So it's looking good. And of course, for Mr. Macaroni Entertainment, generally we're doing more content. From next year, we want to do bigger stuff. We want to do series, our own stuff, and put out there, for people to enjoy. Sometimes too, I just look. Me too. I'm not motivated.
Debo, you're always saying that you're a virgin, you don't have a girlfriend. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
When was your last relationship?
Last relationship was 2013, 2012, thereabout.
Wait, why haven't you had a girlfriend since then?
I was in a situationship some months ago.
It didn't end well.
It didn't know.
So
that reminded me why I said I don't want to be in any relationship.
Who chopped the breakfast? Or who served the breakfast?
It was her.
Okay, so
it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a relationship. I did not ask her out.
And you cannot now.
We just started seeing. So I cannot say it was, that's why I didn't call it a relationship. Yeah. So, but she's someone I would have loved to be with. But she just showed me why, when you see women like you should run away. When good gentlemen like
don't be 40 years and single.
Women like you should just run. You people, you are evil.
But the people throw themselves at you though.
Oh, absolutely. Even if I don't fine, the fees I get money.
How do you sort of deal with those kind of temptations?
The ones I can commune with, I commune with.
So you are not a virgin like you?
Where did not being a virgin enter this conversation now?
You said the one I can commit with, I commit with.
I don't say commit.
Okay.
The ones I can commune with, I commune with them. And the ones I cannot commune with, we wish ourselves well. How is commune? So you are interpreting commune to be...
Okay, Debo, straight up.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Don't give me explanation.
Yes or no what?
Don't just. I'm telling you that
Okay.
I'm about to ask you a question. No explanations. You just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Are you a virgin? Debo, don't lie. Don't lie in my house. Are you a virgin? Say it. Let everybody know that Daddy
No, I'm not a virgin. But no, a part of me is still a virgin. Then a part of me is no longer a virgin.
You've already entered the world. You've tasted the forbidden fruits.
But no, of course not. Of course not. I mean, I know I always say it jokingly, and a lot of people, but no, Abba. I just have to. I had to confirm for my parents that it's working. I just wanted to be sure that this everybody's talking about, because you people, you are very corrupt. So I said, this is everybody's talking about. Let me even. So one day to me, so I just tried it. And, okay, it's not bad.
Yeah.
No, but, so this is what you people used to enjoy. Wow.
But do you think you're open to something serious if it comes your way now? Marriage, kids maybe?
For marriage, no. I'm not ready for marriage. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
thinking
why
about
say
marriage.
like that?
That's the truth. I'm not thinking about marriage. My mama doesn't use that.
Of course now.
Mama, your
husband there with you for there.
You know. But I'm not thinking about marriage. I always say, I don't know. And one or two people I've had this conversation with, they'll be like, no, as a responsible
I think you'll make a great dad though.
Where? Let's wait and see. The thing is, and again, I cannot impregnate anybody by mistake, because I'm always very careful.
Strapped.
Yes. So that's advice for everybody. You have to be very, very careful. So I cannot impregnate anybody by mistake.
Are you sure? It will shock you.
Although my last situationship, she had me hit like this. So.
You choke.
I think it's because she didn't know how to get pregnant. More than me not wanting to impregnate her.
Okay, well, you people know Debo doesn't want to get married now.
No, I'm not ready for marriage. I'm not ready for marriage. I'm not thinking about marriage at all.
Wow.
No, I'm not thinking about marriage.
So what's on your head? Where's your head right now?
Work, my career, making the world a better place.
Do you think at some point you maybe relocate out of Nigeria?
No. I've never left Nigeria.
You're joking.
29 years now. All my siblings don't go one country or the other.
Why haven't you? Because I know that you have
No, now, of course, at least
to.
from 2020 to this point. If I do not want to travel, I don't go. But maybe because of that thing of, say, I never go before, it just still, although next year I go.
Where's the first place you want to go?
Some places. Well, it's not even about where I want to go, it's about what I have to go and do for some things we have in the works. So next year, different places actually, I'll be 30 next year, so.
Are you doing a big birthday for us?
Yeah.
If I don't get my invite, I'm gonna drag you.
No.
I'll say Debo has given me belly. And blogs, they like that kind of headline.
Oh no, they do.
Popular skits maker, Mr Macaroni, impregnates. That will be like the heading. That's what you see first on the post before you see the. But yeah, if it was up to you, where's the first place you would have wanted to, visit? Even growing up, you didn't think of somewhere that you're like...
No. The first place I would most likely want to maybe would be London. Yeah. Because that's where my sister was born there. Okay. And so when I was young, when I was a kid, everything, your sister is coming from London. Your sister is coming from London. So that London this London. So anytime when my sister come from London, she'd be like angel.
I swear, like egg. Now she go they look.
London. Then she go again. So of course it would be good. It would be to go see my. I have siblings scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think first majorly will be family kind of thing. Then.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 9.
From one mom?
From different mothers.
Right. How many siblings from your mom?
4.
4.
Yeah, 5 from my mom. My father is doing well. He's good friends with the Onion Fife.
I don't know how many wives he wants to take.
I didn't mean. No, I'm serious. My father is good friends with
Oh,
Oni of
you
Ife.
meant it like they actually. No, of course not. I got what you meant.
No, but they're friends. Really. And of course, everyone knows Oni of Ife is my man. He's doing very well.
He's doing very well.
He's doing very,
He's doing
very well.
good.
He's doing very, very well. Very well. He's a great man. He's a great man. And we wish him many more greatness.
Debo, you're killing me.
You know.
Oh my days.
So, yeah, my dad, 3 wives, of course. I mean.
Do you talk to all your siblings?
Oh, all.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all the time, of course, but I mean.
No, but yeah, all in good terms. There's
We're all
nobody
good.
that
There's
is
no,
like, if I see
no.
Debo, I go come out his teeth now.
My dad, that's why, my dad is doing well. He made sure, very peaceful man, you know, like Wala.
Yeah.
He just, all the wife, they did their own space. They don't need no fight, nothing. Everyone did.
And he treats everybody well. Collect all at your time.
They give them the way they supposed to give them.
Are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim?
None.
None.
Yeah, I believe in love.
Your household, what?
My dad is a Muslim.
Your mom is a Christian. Okay.
Yeah. So at some point I practiced Islam. At some point I practiced Christianity. I didn't find what I was looking for.
So right now you just be a good person.
Just be a good person. I strongly believe there are 2 religions, good and evil. You're either good or you're bad. And if you're good, I feel you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, all of the religion, at least the ones I've studied, they tie to one thing: love.
Yeah.
They tie to love.
I mean,
you know, and and you cannot tell me that your way is the real way, Baba, because you meet them. That religion where you carry for head, you meet them for here. Who appear to you tell you say like this? You meet them for here, so you are limited to what you read, and those things. You are limited to that, and because sometimes small time they go say, oh, Ogun and Shango, they are smaller gods. Who told you? Are you joking? What is religion? Excuse me. Religion is a system of belief and worship.
Yeah.
So if you believe and you worship something and it works for you, if now this Ludo,
believe
you say now your God and you dey pray to the Ludo and they answer you, Baba, now your religion be that too.
Carry your Ludo, they go.
Yeah, so that's so now we don't bastardize all these things to make them difficult. I strongly believe that there is a supernatural being. I believe in the spiritual. There are things that happen for the world where we say you know go feel doubt, say spiritual something day we tight. But the means to attain that is by you, is by yourself. Now only you feel decide how you feel connect to that spiritual being. Only you.
But oh my days, this was such like an eye-opening conversation for me. Yeah. I sort of saw things as well from your perspective, because I mean everything I've known about your story and your journey has been what we see on social media. Yeah. And so it's just also amazing to have sat with you and just heard you speak, you know, your perspective of everything and how you're dealing and how, you know, you're healing and how you're living life and a soft life. And, you know, it's so amazing, and I'm so grateful that you obliged to come have this conversation with me.
Thank you.
And yeah, bigger things, Debo, better things.
Amen. And for you too.
Thank you so much.
I'm so proud of what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes, as always, and I'm sure that by God's grace, up higher
every day. Thank you.